So welcome back in my project car rental system, and you can say vehicle rental system. So this is the next video tutorial of vehicle rental system. And the last video, just I have to skip that part, that is update user details. So just go for your use orders, and you will find that your approved order there we have. And before starting your processing, just update the user detail like phone number, driving license, and a photo proof ID. So just when we click on the create button, that information will be post to that database. So here we have HTTP post, and you know that HTTP post. Okay. So if you want to add images in your ASP.NET Core project, then you have to install or add iWeb host environment services. So private iWeb host environment underscore hosting environment. Okay. Now select this and just add a constructor dependency. That is fine. So here we have a constructor dependency injection right there. Now you can use iWeb host environment right here. So use public iAction result and update user detail, and in which you can just add user view model like that. So here you can say that VM have two form file, and just we can just check it if and stop the debugging first and check VM dot photo proof ID, that is phone number, photo proof ID, user ID. That's fine. So driving license is not equals to null, and VM dot driving license photo proof ID is not equals to null. So you can just check it here, that is for symbol right there. So you can say that VM.driving license is not equals to null, or VM.photoproof ID is not equals to null. Both are required. Okay. So just I want to add, if it is not null, both our conditions will be true. Then you can say that string that is a uh, driving license file name. Just I want to add it here. Okay. So path dot combine, and in which you can just add, that is the name root, and a DL photo and ID photo. That is the two name right there. So that is the web host environment. That service is hosting environment right there. So right here, hosting environment dot web root path. With just I want to combine it file name, first of all container name, and what is the container name? That is your driving license. So your DL photo, that is a DL photo, and the next one is just a file name. So VM dot driving license dot file name. So actually the path of the file is VM dot driving license dot file name is there. So that is the driving license file name, in which you just want to add it here. Okay, but both are the same right there. So just remove the portion from here and just get the actual, and it's a directory. So driving license directory, dir directory. Okay, and string file extension, dl file extension, and that is the vm dot, sorry, file dot get path dot get extension, and where is the driving license dot file name. Okay, so what is the original file name? So string dl file name, that is the file name is actually gyd.new with the gyd.new. So use it here $, and in which you can just add interpolation. So here we have driving license dir, that is not interpolation. So gyd.new. Okay, so with the extension, just I want to add it here. Oops. Okay, so here we have a file name right here, and just I want to file path string dl file path dot combine driving license directory and dl file name, that is the file path. Okay, just so the same thing we can do with your photo proof id. So just save this, and you can say that extract this the line of code will be go to the methods, uh, extract method, and here we have upload, or you can say assign file name. Okay, so here we have a view model, user view model dot vm, right there. Okay, but just I want to catch it here, that is the name. So finally I modify this method assign file name. So here we have to just assign, or you can say that where dl file path. Okay, and this is assign file name vm dot driving license dot file, and just the container name, and the container name is dl photo, that is the container name. Okay, so this is the assignment, and just I want to edit here dl file path, and you can say that photo file path, and assign file driving license dot photo proof id dot, and it here id, that is id photo. Okay, okay, so here we have a path, just I'm going to add it here, and after that we will assign that detail into the users. Okay, and you can use that is the user service where we have to add their information to the user. So repository is what infrastructure, and here we have a I user service. So underscore user service, it's not there. So here we have private, and just go for the UI user service right there. So add user details, string user ID and user details. Okay, so what goes inside there? Add user details, go to implementation, add user details right there. Okay, so what goes inside the user detail? Go to definition. User detail is a user ID, driving license, photo proof ID, and the phone number. So there is a no need to add user ID separately right there. So there is a no need. And orders controller, user details, I user service, and just go for implementation. add user details, so there is no need. Okay, now just go for add user details right there. So here we go for add read only user service underscore user service. Okay, and just add this, and here we go for there is the path. Okay, so where you user service, so I want to get it, I want to add a new user detail right there. So here we have new user details, and just I'm going to add user ID that is inside in the user ID, driving license that is DL path, and that is photo proof ID, that is fine. Now just go for the service call underscore user service dot update user details, that is user, and oops, user service does not contain a definition of update user details. Okay, that is add user detail. Okay, and make it, that is the taskable type. So await, make that method async. Go to implementation. So here we go. Okay, and that finally you can say return redirect to action, and what action just I'm going to add, that is orders, that is index. Okay, return view and VM update user detail. Save this and run your project again. So here we have that's the part of login of your admin account. So admin at the rate of oops, password is like that. Okay, and let's just go for the users. Okay, so here we have a list of users. So I'm going to user details, that is pending, and just go for your orders, and order is approved. Update user details, driving license, that is photo of your driving license. Okay, and just create it. Driving license field is required. Again, you can just say that it's not updated. Yes, it's hit. VM.driving license is not equals to null. So just go for your view section, update user details, go to views. Okay, but here we have a action is update user details, but method is not yet posted. Method is post, and env type is multipart from data. Okay, and save this. And you will notice that just log in this system, admin, Gmail, with me for the next time, your orders, approved orders. Okay, update. So here we have a driving license. So this is the file. And just create it. You will notice that here we have a ping and user detail view model right there. And just I want to convert it here. That is user detail. So here we have a DL path, that is oops, the invalid phone number is right there, the invalid column name phone number. So here we have a user detail, because a user detail have not a phone number. Go to definition, and here we have a phone number. It's not updated actually, so just stop this application and just go for migration again. Add migration and phone number. It's not applied right there because the default project is the web project. So change the migration assembly if you have. If you want to change this types of things, you change that is the winter vehicle rental project.web. So just change this repository, add migration. Okay, so you can see that here we have a phone number. Rename column phone number. So finally update your database. Okay, and you can run it. So here we have an admin, your orders, approved orders, and update user details. This is your driving license. And just update it. Okay, and make it continue. Okay, cannot insert null value into the column phone number table vehicle dvo.user details. So what is the phone number right there? Phone number is not, it's a phone number because it's taking. Okay, So right there we have not a phone number. So phone number is vm dot phone number. Save again and run it again. Again go to your orders, fruit orders. So finally just I'm going to add this detail and just go to continue again, and here we go. So here we have the user details will be added correctly. So again after that you will notice that your approved information is right there. So just click on detail and you will go for the start processing, but in is in process it is not there. After is in process it's completed, not right there. So just go for the start process, but you can notice that all user details right there. Also you have to notice that Amit have updated the user information. So just I want to get user information by their details, okay, by using the user ID. Okay,